In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation, a supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time tuned to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women, make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing morning? Okay, so we have a pretty dreary day outside. It's good for the garden, but there's nothing out there yet. So hopefully the dirt is getting all of the good nutrients and getting ready to embrace the seeds that I'm about to put into the ground. Well, not just yet. But yeah, I'm about to get into my gardening. And so you guys are going to start hearing my gardening stories. But yeah, it's a gloomy, cloudy day. Let me know how the weather is where you are. Welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie. This is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And we are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. I was going to say 9 a.m. through. No, we're here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. So, yeah, I got to get my energy together. I got to bring the sunshine. As y'all can see, I did not put that picture back up. The picture is down, and cousin asked me if it was broken. It is. It broke. It broke. The bottom part of the frame came off. The paper came off, like it really broke. And let me stick this back up in here. Yeah, and so let me tell y'all about yesterday. Did y'all see yesterday? Let me know in the chat if y'all saw yesterday. Put ones in the chat if y'all saw yesterday what happened. We were all here. The picture on, the Marilyn Monroe picture that I usually have behind me. I have two. I have one here and one there. And the Marilyn Monroe picture that I have behind me just fell off the wall when we were talking about energy, right? We were talking about energy. We were talking about gods. I was talking about me going down rabbit holes and energy and stuff like that. And the picture fell straight off the wall. Now, y'all hang pictures up in your house, right? If you have something on your wall, it's a big portrait or something like that, and if it fell down, usually the way that you hung it up, maybe it was a nail or tack or whatever you use, that is no longer on the wall when the picture falls off, right? That's no longer on the wall, or maybe it's bent or it's turned downward or whatever, right? The tacks that I used to hang up that picture, they were the plastic tacks, right? So the tacks that I used to hang up that picture are still intact. They're still perfectly placed. There's not a piece broken off. There's not one that fell off the wall for a reason for why that picture came off the wall. So, yeah, yesterday, I'm gonna let y'all know I was a little pretty shook while we were on live, but just to let y'all know, I'm seriously, like I say this all the time, I'm always asking for a sign. What am I doing and things like that? Am I leading people the right way? So I'm always doing that. And so yesterday was a sign for us all. So get in touch with your spirit, get in touch with your God, get in touch with your, you know what I'm saying? Get in touch with that energy, because it is real. It is real. Let me see who's in the building. Let me see. Good morning. We got cousin in the building first. She said, good morning, my hearts. And y'all know cousin as what? The best moderator on what? Earth. The best moderator on earth is in the building. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, Melody. Melody said, good morning, best moderator on earth. Morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in here early. Good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's today a Pilates day. Good morning, Miss Deltra. Deltra says, good morning, ladies. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you are doing well too over there, girl. Good morning, Laura. Laura says, good morning, everyone. All right, it's rainy and cloudy where you are. It's rainy and cloudy over here too. So yeah, let me know in the chat if y'all seen what happened yesterday. Let me know. I see a one in there. I see Melody says one. It definitely is. Gotcha. Um, you guys know that we have the tote bags on pre-order. So if you want the tote bags, I put the link in the chat. Let me know if you guys can click it. Let me know in the chat if you guys can click it. If you missed it, if you missed what happened yesterday while we were on live, you guys, I had went to my YouTube video and I just took that particular clip and I made it as a reel today, so you guys can see the picture falling off the wall yesterday. You guys could see the picture falling off the wall yesterday. Good morning, Kay. Happy belated birthday. Kay says, good morning, ladies. Happy Winning Wednesday. Come on, happy Winning Wednesday. Kay had a birthday on the 8th, I think, right, Kay? So happy birthday to Miss Kay. Let me see. Ooh, I got some sounds. Let's give you, let's see. I thought they had a celebration, but they don't. So we're gonna give you some. Happy birthday, Kay! It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. You know it's your birthday. I think that's how it goes. But happy birthday, Kay. Happy birthday. I hope you had a great day. Oh, it was the 9th. Oh, my son's sister's birthday is the 9th. My son's is the 3rd and hers is the 9th. Yep. So yeah, so that was crazy. That was so crazy. And then we were talking about yesterday, we were talking about the solar eclipse. We were talking about how I was watching a video from, it was Navajo tradition. I forgot now the name, but it was like a Navajo traditional channel, and they, tell you what's going on. And so they were talking about the solar. They were talking about the eclipse, and they were talking about death to the sun, and not like death to the sun forever. It's just for that moment, and then when the sun emerges again, it's about a renewal. And so we were talking about that yesterday, and I was saying my body naturally felt that way because when I was walking through the store, I was feeling drained. Right before the eclipse, I was feeling drained, and then during the day, like, it just, my energy got better, and I just felt like I was absorbing information. And information, sometimes you looking at something, sometimes you're reading something, sometimes you're listening to something, and you don't really feel like it's really connecting with you. And so yesterday, when I'm listening to podcasts, I'm listening to, doing what I do. And yeah, and so I felt like I was absorbing the information, like the information was really, getting to me. So um I felt the newness, I felt the rebirth. And also being that I've had my surgery, which we're going to have a Sunday. I mean, this Sunday, we're going to have Miss Latoya Dwight of the Fibroid Pandemic. We're going to have her on, and we're going to talk about women fibroids and suffering in silence. I really didn't realize how much, like, she said on her platform, she decided to tell her story. Then everybody started coming out and they started telling their story. And then it's the same as when I started sharing my story with you guys on Coffee with Nikki, a lot of you guys started sharing your stories with me as well. And so this is something that we need to be talking more about, because if we talk more about it, then we know that there are other options. Sometimes we go to the doctor and the doctor doesn't give us plenty options. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it depends on what kind of doctor you go to, what kind of insurance you have, and that's going to be about the kind of the treatment they're going to give you, about the care they're going to give you. And a lot of the time, sometimes, if you have state insurance or not great insurance, they don't really care about your health. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really care about what happens to you afterwards. And so I wanted to make sure that I use my platform to help women, because if you're not feeling good, then it's all about business too, right? If you're not feeling good, then you can't work well. You know what I'm saying? You can't think well, you can't function well, you can't do anything, right? Because you're not able to focus on all of the other aspects of your life when you're sitting there, like the quality of your life is being drastically changed because of all of the things that are happening to you. And so I wanted to make sure that I use my platform as well to discuss all those other things that we go through as women, because it also is something that we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need other options. Like, what if you go to the doctor and the doctor just says that you only can have a hysterectomy because you have fibroids? You may not want a hysterectomy. You may want kids. You may want, like, there may be so many different factors, and you know what I'm saying? That's going to hinder you from making that decision. And so you don't really know. But if the doctor is shoving it down your mouth, down your throat, pause. But if the doctor is saying that all the time, you know what I'm saying? Then you're like, well, maybe I need that. But what if you don't want it? So I want to be the person to say that you have other options, right? I personally had to have the surgery, or I personally chose to have the surgery, but everybody else is not like me. And I want to make sure that you guys are well aware of the options, because sometimes your doctor does not inform you well enough. So yeah, so we're going to be talking about that. Not to mention that the 11th to the 14th is Black Maternal Health Week, and so that is why we're going to be doing the show on Sunday. So make sure that you guys tune in on Sunday, especially if you know somebody with fibroids, if you know just women in general. Even men can join, because sometimes they don't understand what their woman is going through. They can't really relate to that. And so you can even tell your men to join, because then they can understand what's going on with their spouse, significant other, or whatever. So yeah, so we're going to do that Sunday at 8 p.m. So make sure that you turn on your notifications so you can be notified when we go live. So let me see what we got popping in the chat. Let me see. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel is in the building. Good morning, Dana. Dana said, good morning. Yes, Chantel said, I felt very anxious yesterday. It scared me a little, but I got myself together. I just found out I have a fibroid. Yes, Miss, this is going to be very informative for you. And this is us sharing our stories. We're not doctors or anything, and we're not giving any medical advice. We're just saying, we're just giving our experience and things that helped us to find comfort in what we had going on in our lives. And it's just something that we really have got to do something about. And I did I asked Yas so I can get in contact with her friend who's an herbalist, and I would like to have her on the show as well, so that she can share remedies, natural remedies. Because if surgery is not an option for you, you don't want something. I mean, my surgery was minimally invasive, but some doctors, and again, I'm going to share my story and tell you guys, what happened to me. It could have went left real fast, right? And so I want to be able to arm you guys with information so that you guys could research and see what's your best option. You know what I'm saying? To see what your best option is. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes. So we got to get it together, y'all. We got to get it together. We got to get our health together. We got to get our spirit together. We got to get our business together. We got to get our lives in order. Today, we are going to be talking about decluttering. We're going to be talking about organizing. I don't know who was it, 2 weeks ago, when I was asking what should we be talking about, and somebody said decluttering and organizing your workspace. So we're going to be talking about that today, especially because I personally am a work in progress, and I know I can say I like to work in organized chaos all I want, but it is also a lack of discipline. It is also a lack of me following through and doing what I know what I know to do. You know what I'm saying? What I know I need to do, like clear off my area before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? So when I wake up in the morning, I could come back to a clear space. I have a clear mind. I woke up from my, sleep state, whatever, dream state, and I get myself together. I have a clear mind, fresh thoughts, fresh ideas, and then I sit down at the desk and or the table, and I sit down, and then there's a whole mess. So my all those wonderful ideas that I have in the morning, because they tell you write your ideas in the morning, because that's when your brain is active and functioning, and um you can't write your stuff down if you got to clear off the whole area to just find a space to write. You know what I'm saying? Because now your mind is getting cluttered with all the stuff that you see, and now you're overwhelmed. Does anybody else know what I'm talking about, or is it just me? Let me know if it's just me. Let me know in the chat. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me know if it's just me. You guys also, if you want to get the tote bag, your pre-order for the tote bags, they are right there. They are only $15.99. So go ahead and grab your Coffee with Nikki tote bag. Order your Coffee with Nikki tote bag. Let me know if you can relate. They say before you go to sleep is the time, and I don't know the scientific terms for it, right? Before you go to sleep is an ideal time for you to journal, because when you're going to sleep, you're going to sleep with those thoughts on your mind so that you can find solutions in the morning when you wake up, right? And also, as soon as you wake up in the morning, that's when they say you should start writing down those ideas, because during the day, you may think that you're going to remember, but you're not going to remember. I am proof of that. You're not going to remember. You know what I'm saying? If I don't write something down, it ain't going to happen. And so you feel that way when you wake up. You got to write down these ideas, right? You got to get them out of your head and put them on a piece of paper, even if you're not going to use them for your business, even if it's not something that you're going to use right now. These may be ideas, and I know Les Brown has said this before. These are ideas that you write down in the journal or whatever. And I think Zig Ziglar or Jim Rohn, I'm not sure which people it probably was. Well, we'll come back to it. To write your ideas in a journal in the morning, so that you just keep on writing them and writing them and writing them, so that when the time comes when you do have those mental blocks, when you can't think of anything, you can go back and look at some of these ideas that you had, and maybe one of these ideas might be your $1 million, $1 billion idea. You know what I'm saying? It might be your next business, it might be your next move, it might be, you know what I'm saying? So they say the evening and the morning time is the best time for you to start doing those things. So if you are going to sleep with a messy workspace, and then you got to wake up and you got to clear this messy workspace, you're going to get distracted in trying to clear the space. And when you're clearing the space, right, you're clearing the space so that you can write, because you got these ideas, or now you just it's time to work. You got to clear the space, but now you're clearing the space and you're getting distracted with all the other things, right? Because you're putting stuff away, but now oh, well, maybe I need to clean off this shelf. Oh, maybe I need to add this here, move this here. Oh, I need to check my emails. Oh, I need to let me check on the computer and see if I put this in. Oh, let me do this, and so now you're distracted with all of the other things on the table that you have, because you didn't clean up your workspace the night before. And I'm saying, I'm telling you from my own experience. I know, because this is what I do. I've been doing it for quite a long time, and I will tell you again, it's organized chaos, but it really is not organized chaos, because the way it looks outside is the way it looks within. You know what I'm saying? It looks the same way in my mind. My mind is all over the place. The way I'm seeing it on my table is the way that my mind is working. And how can I be fully functional if I can't really clearly think, because my mind is a mess? How many of y'all can relate? Because I know I can't be the only person who thinks like that, who acts like that, who will leave their workspace, because sometimes we work so hard and we work so long that we just want to go straight to bed, or get straight to, take care of ourselves so we can get into bed or relax or whatever the thing is, right? And we just leave the workspace the way it is. And we're like, well, we'll come back and we'll fix it. Oh, we'll come back and when we say that, well, I'll come back and I'll fix it, that's me adding more stuff to it, because now I'm working, because I don't have time to clean off the space, or because I got to clean off the space, and now I'm getting distracted in so many areas. And instead of me getting right to work, I can't get right to work, because I got to clear the area and sanitize the area first before I even start working. So I'm not even where I get up and ready to work, and I can't work for like maybe an hour or so afterwards because I have to clear and sanitize the area, and I got to do this and I got to do that when I could have did it the previous night. Just gave myself a little 10-15 minutes to clean up my area, and then boom bam bit it, I can get right to work, right? And so I'll have a clear mind because I have a clear space. And I used to think that that was, yes. I'm like, I could work like that. I can't. I can't. Maybe it's the older I get. Maybe when I was younger, because the same way like you could party all night, go to work the next day, and continue and do the same thing all over again, and have like 2 hours of sleep. And I can't do that anymore. I'm thinking that this is the same thing with the clutter and my workspace being in order, because I cannot get it together. I cannot get it together. I don't make good decisions. I make decisions because I'm fatigued, because I'm trying to clear off the area. I'm overwhelmed. I'm stressed out. That kind of stuff. Let me know if that's y'all. Let me know if that is y'all. Let me see. Let me see what y'all saying. Let me know in the chat though. Let me know in the chat though. Good morning, everyone. I have a morning filled with meetings. What I missed. Good morning, Michi. We talking about organization and decluttering this morning. You are talking to me for real. Come on. My messy house is a reflection of my ADD. Let me tell you something. My mess is yes. I'm easily I'm distracted by everything. I am that person. And creators are, you know what I'm saying? We are creators in this room, and usually we are distracted by anything. Anything can throw us into another area or something else. You know what I'm saying? We're not so laser focused on the task at hand. We get oh, glitter. Oh, this dishes in the sink. Kids need help. We're all over, like we're just like all over the place. And so, and it shows is the way our spaces is a reflection of how we paying attention to things. It's really true. It's really true. Yes, thank you so much, Big Meech. Thank you so much. Hit the like button, please, and thank you to Math Ain't Mathing, y'all. Let's get it together, y'all. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. Hit the thumbs up. Story of my life. I've been living it for a long time, Miss Zeltra, and yes, that is the story of my life as well. Coming home from work and trying to figure out what the heck I'm gonna do next. Right. And so you sitting there and you can't think. Like, do y'all know what it feels like to not be able to think because you have so much stuff in front of you and you don't know what it is that you need to do because you can't think? It's insane to think that way, but it's the truth. It is so the truth. Hey, Yazzie Faye. I have anxiety if my space is cluttered. Let me tell you something. I have anxiety, period, but I need to keep my space decluttered. I aspire to have my workspace cleared every day. Cleared every day. Let me tell y'all something. I will walk in here, right? Because this is upstairs and I haven't been up here, because after the surgery, Sean's surgery, whatever. So I haven't been up here, and everything was everywhere, right? Because this was my son's room. His stuff is everywhere, and then the stuff that I brought upstairs is everywhere. And I'm like, every time I walked in here, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's just stuff everywhere. And I could not think. I could not think. I could not think myself out of it. And you know what we do when we get overwhelmed with thought? Y'all know what we do when we get overwhelmed with thought? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. That's why I make lists. I get so overwhelmed. Yep. That was me. That was me. That was one of the goals this year. Keep my work area clean because it disrupts my creativity. Absolutely, Yolanda. Absolutely. Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Exactly, Melody. Exactly. When we get overwhelmed and everything is all out of control, we do nothing. So we sit there doing nothing and not thinking and doing everything else. Pick up a phone, start scrolling. We start doing a whole bunch of things that has nothing to do with our clearing up our area, organizing our area, decluttering our area, clean space, clean mind. Clean space, clean mind. My brain is everywhere. That means you got stuff everywhere. I shut down completely, Dana. Completely. I shut down as well. Like, I just be like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I can't think. Oh, I'm just crazy. I'm just crazy. Like, it's just like my mind just turns off. It just turns right off. Sit down and do it tomorrow. And tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next month. Next month turns into next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just gets crazy. So we're gonna do better than that. Cause I know I have it on my vision board, on my roadmap board. And Yolanda just said she has it on hers. Yeah, we need to get that together. Melissa says, I have been like that since I was a child. Everything needs to be in a particular place. Oh, that's good stuff, Melissa. That is good stuff. I have always been messy, and that may also be contributing to like what I have going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, well, this is the way I've always been. So I see it. I seen it as a child. I see it as an adult. You know what I'm saying? I shared with you guys before. My mother used to always say, I used to take all of my toys and I used to put them all around me. I need all my toys around me because I don't know what I'm going to want to play with. I don't know what I'm going to want to do. And so I need everything around me. And so I find that that came with me as an adult, that when I'm working, I want to make sure I have everything around me, even though I may not be making soap at the particular time, but maybe soap will be the next thing that I'm making. But I'm making body butter right now. And so I have all my soap stuff up here. It's taking up space. I can't do what I need to do. I got to move this stuff out the way so that I can finish making my body butter. And it's all in the way. And so I can see, it's funny that Melissa has said that she's been like that since she's a child. I've been the same way since I've been, since I was a child. And it's time for me to change my ways, right? It's time for me to change my ways because I cannot operate like that. I cannot operate as an entrepreneur, especially, let me say, because I can operate in that manner, but I cannot operate efficiently in that manner, right? Now, again, when I was younger and I had all this energy and all of this, I could do all of that, right? Because it didn't stop me because I'm on the go. I'm moving, boom, 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 with it. But now I'm like, I can't operate like this. I can't operate like this. And I would sit down and do nothing and sit down and do nothing. And my mother used to always say, you got to pick up as you go. You got to clean up as you go. And I'm like, I can't get this done fast enough if I'm cleaning up while I'm going. You know what I'm saying? But actually, if I'm cleaning up while I'm going, I have less of a mess to clean when it's time for me to finish the job. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to change my mindset. And y'all already know mindset is very important. Mindset is very important for every single thing that we do. And so I have to change my mindset and I have to focus more on my discipline to do it when I feel like doing it and do it when I don't feel like doing it, just to know that I have a clear space so that I can start fresh for the day. And I'm not taking in to my new day my previous day. Y'all feel what I'm saying? I'm not taking into my new day all my stuff from my old day, because now my old day is overlapping into my new day and I can't get my stuff done on time because now I got to take care of the old stuff that I left for the new day. And I got to spend most of my time doing that before I can even focus on my new day. Let me know if y'all could relate. Let me know in the chat if y'all could relate. All y'all organized people can come clean my space. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all organized people, let me know if you have some tips, because share them. I'll pick up my phone and fall down toxic rabbit holes. You know that's me, Melody. I'll go down the rabbit hole. We talked about that yesterday and the picture fell off the wall. Melissa, are you a Virgo? Nikki, I am messy too. My mom always fusses at me about it. Yep. My mother always, girl, let me clean this area up. And I'm like, no, you can't touch it because you don't know how I work and you don't know what I need to do. When I could just let her do. But my mother liked to move stuff and put things places you never could find them and you got to call her and ask her for them. So yeah, but I'm like, don't touch my stuff. Don't touch it. That's like hoarder mentality, right? Um, Centerfold said my daughter spread all her toys around her too. Yep. I don't know what I need to see everything. Everything needs to be in my eye space. Sagittarius. Melissa's a Sagittarius. She's a Sag. Have another meeting by y'all. See you, Big Meech. I will go down I will go down a toxic rabbit hole with a quickness. Yep, check on me. I'm going to make a I'm gonna make a new list. I'm going to make a new list of to-dos. Yep, I'm with you. Yes, my mother was like that too. I'm like, don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing, Pam. Don't touch it. She be like, girl, you got stuff everywhere. I don't even understand how you work like this. I don't even understand how you moving around in here. You can't even walk. You can't even do this. You can't, mama. I'm like, Mom, get out of my area. Get out. Get out of my area. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. So how many of you guys would be interested in doing a challenge? Like, let's do a 2-week challenge. So we could do a 2-week challenge and we can add 2 more and then it could be a month, right? But how many of you guys are interested in doing a 2-week challenge? Let me tell you something. She already ready. She's like, we gotta paint this, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And you gotta do things on her time. When my mother comes and she ready to clean, I let her go. I do let her go, but not in my workspace. And if she want to do stuff in the house, I let her do it. But if she wants to be in my workspace, I'd be like, because I don't have time to be trying to call you up to try to find my citric acid or to find you know what I'm saying? I don't got time to call you up looking for these things when I need them, you know? So yeah, that part, no. But anything in the house, I don't care because in the house, I don't need it in emergency or orders got to be shipped out. So I don't care about that. But as far as my work stuff, yes. My work stuff. So I'm going to get myself together. I'm committing to myself and I am going to be disciplined and to clear out the area. I started decluttering before Sean had her surgery. I started decluttering. I had cleaned the point of me telling y'all all this stuff that was going on in here. I cleaned it out. And so now it's time to paint. And then I started clearing off my shelves and throwing away things that expired and stuff like that because I had stuff on my shelves that I purchased in the heat of a moment, thinking that I was going to want to make something. And I don't even, looking at it now, I didn't even know what I was planning on making with those ingredients that I had not opened. And they were like big, big sizes. Like I had floral waters because I wanted to do like toners and facial mist, but they didn't go well. Like they weren't big sellers. I wasn't really extremely happy with the formula. I found that rose water irritated my face, and so I stopped doing those because if it's irritating my face, I don't want to irritate anybody else's face. And so I had rose water, lavender water, witch hazel extract. I had this castor oil. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing it with it. It's the solid. Forgot what I was supposed to be doing with it. I got so many like alcohol things and things like that that I was supposed to be doing something with. I can't even remember what I was going to do with that. I can't even remember. I got powders, like grapefruit powders, things that you have to have time to experiment with, and I didn't experiment with them because you get busy. Like my orders, when my orders coming in, like all the time I'm having orders, I'm always making products. So I'm like, I don't have time to experiment with this because I really am not passionate about it. I saw it before and I was excited then. I'm not excited now. So what am I gonna do with it? Plenty of I have a whole shoebox full of powders that I said that I was going to use to create something and I never did. And they're like maybe 2-3 years old. So I mean it's a powder that like I'm pretty sure I could still use it and I could be fine, but I'm not going to use it because what if I'm not, so we gotta get better. How many of y'all have stuff on y'all shelves that are sitting there? I got fragrance oils that I'm never going to use on my shelf. I know I'm personally never going to use them. Sitting on my shelves, taking up space. There's a lot of stuff taking up space. I have some citric acid and some Epsom salt that I have from my shop, my previous shop that I had. And I had all my stuff in apothecary jars, the big jars. And so instead of me putting it in a bag and bringing it home or whatever, I just brought the whole jar home. And they've been sitting up on my shelves. I had my store was what? I had my store 5 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. I had my store, but I closed it down about 5 years ago. Um, and I have them jars sitting at the top of my shelf. I don't need them. What do I need them for? I can't even use it anymore. So why am I still holding on to it? You gotta learn to let it go. You gotta learn to let it go. Let me see. I'm interested. Melody says she interested. Dana says she game. Let's get it. We artist types are just that way. I've tried all my life to change. I know, right? We got to do something. Something's got to happen. Something's got to happen. We got to be able to do something. And I think it's like I said, I know it's not, I think, I know it's the discipline. Because if we start incorporating these habits into our lives, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. I need to approach my day with a methodical demeanor. Come on. So I am definitely organized. It makes me feel comfortable and stable. And that's the thing, because when you have that clear space, you can freely think like that. And you could relax in your space, right? Because you're not so anxious about what's going on, all of the surroundings and what needs to be cleaned and what needs to be done. Crazy. Um, that's why I always feel like I'm living on the edge. I'm telling you, Melody, living on the edge for real. Nikki, you are my sister from another mister. We are the same. Let me tell y'all something. I'm telling you because I know. I'm telling you because I know, because it's me. I'm not living on the outside of this telling you, oh, this is how you need to do it. I'm telling you because it is me. I am one of the people that need help. I am one of the people. I am speaking about me. I am speaking of you. I'm speaking of me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the thing that I feel. So where do you guys think that we should do the challenge? Should we do an Instagram challenge? Well, I'll create an Instagram group, or should we do it like on Facebook? I would say the community, but y'all don't be engaging with me on the community. Y'all be playing me on the community. I don't know why. It's a free community. All you got to do is go and join. You get notifications. It even has an app. It's right there on Bubble Babes University. That's BABEZ university.com. There's information there. There's so much stuff there that you can use for your business. There's templates, all kinds of stuff. Nobody goes into the university and get anything. Y'all go to the community. Y'all go into the community and get your stuff. Get your stuff. So let me know how we can do it. I also wrote some tips down of some things that we can do. I know for myself because I need it for myself. Some things that we can do. One of the things that I am excited to do when I get this area together and when I get downstairs together is that I am going to have stations for everything. I feel personally that if I have a station, that everything will be in its place, and so I won't have everything on my table that I have to put back into different places. That I will have little stations where I will be working from, like my packing station, like where I'm going to label, like those type of things. So those things are already in its space, so it's not too far for me to put whatever it is that I need away. I think that'll be helpful. Again, I've been messy all my life. So I could tell you what I need to organize myself because I've been messy all my life. I know why I do certain things. I know what I leave behind. I know why I leave it. I know why I leave it behind. And since I know that, I feel like I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I need a station for this. And even if it's not a huge station, even if you don't have a lot of space, maybe you just have a storage section where you're going to work from. Maybe you're just going to, maybe put it down. You know that you're going to pack orders on a table right here, but you need your labels next to you because sometimes you need to do whatever. You need your tissue paper and all that other stuff. So that stuff can be in the same area and they can be in storage bins. So I could just open the drawer, take what I need out, do what I need to do, stick it back in the drawer, even though I'm still in the area. I don't have to walk away from the table to go get my labels or whatever, bring that over here, go get this machine, bring that over here, do this, do that, and bring it all over here and then work. And then I need to know I need to do some other stuff. So now I'm moving that out the way, but it's on the corner of the table. And now I'm doing some other stuff. And now I'm moving that out the way. And now I'm doing some other stuff. If I have it near me, I can easily just take it and put it away because I don't have to go too far in order for me to do it. And in my head, I think that it's going to take longer for me to go put it back, right? Because that's how I operate. I think it's going to take longer to put back. And so if we have it near us and we have it in a space that is not going to be visible for everybody and for yourself, then it'll be easier for us to look at the space and say, okay, I can think freely because it is not cluttered. It's not all over the place. You didn't stick it somewhere just because you didn't feel like taking it all the way back. Let me tell y'all something. I got stuff stacked up. I got mail. I have stamp pads, I have stampers, I have glue guns, I have things that are in spaces because I didn't feel like putting them back. And I said, I'm going to put them back, and I did. Let me know if y'all relate with me. Let me know if y'all relate. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And again, it doesn't have to be a whole particular area, especially if you don't have a big workspace to work with, right? It can be just smaller spaces. It can be storage shelves, storage drawers. It can be like a cubicle. It could like one of these cube thing, bookshelf cube things. It could be something like that. You could put your stuff in one of these little these Dollar Tree things and stick it in there. And you could put your little whatever this is. This could be your cutting supplies, this could be your labeling supplies, this could be, you know what I'm saying? You could just take this whole thing or open it just like that and grab it and use it. The way I'm telling you is the way, because that's how I function. That's how I function. I know that I don't do this, and I know that if I could do this, I would do it. And again, it's because I lack discipline that I don't do it, right? And I can't be the only person, because I know y'all in here, y'all creative people, y'all think just like me. Y'all think just like me. I agree with the station. I'm in the process of moving my concrete mixing station to the garage so I can create an order packing so I can create an order packing station. Got you. Got you, got you, got you. I feel you. I waste a lot of time with extra steps. Yep. Pulling everything out and having to put it back each time. Yep. 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 I know exactly. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have everything out because everything out looks crazy. And a lot of us are working from home. A lot of us are not working in a separate area. You know what I'm saying? When I was in my shop, I was blessed to have my friend Tracy who would come in and I would leave. And when I came back, it was like the elves came. It was spick and span when I got in there. Spick and span, everything is clean, ready to go. But now that I'm working from home, it is not the same. So my workspace doubles as my home. You know what I'm saying? Like the kitchen area, the dining room area, because I got all of the dining room area plus the office area downstairs. Like I almost got the whole entire first floor, right? And so I have to organize myself where I can work more efficiently. It's not as efficient as I would like for it to go, and I'm not flowing as easily as I would like to flow. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get myself together. I need to get myself together. Anybody else? Anybody else with me? Let me know in the chat. Also, let me know where we should put the challenge at. I don't put stuff in the same place. Yep, that's me too. That's me too. And I'm like, where did I put this? Well, why can't I find this? Because I stuck it somewhere it don't belong. Because I didn't feel like putting it back. I grabbed everything. How many of y'all do that too? Y'all get y'all desk all cluttered up and then you grab everything and you put it somewhere and then you leave it there to you don't think about it till you need it. And then you go to it and you try to go find it. You try to go find it and you can't find it. Because you done put it somewhere you don't even know what you did with it. Because you just wanted to clean the area. Maybe you had people coming over. Maybe you just needed to do something. Maybe you had a bigger project. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? How many of y'all operate like that? Let me know. Let me know. Don't let me know if it's just me. Let me know if it's just me. Clean up while listening to the clean up while listening to the Clutter Bug podcast. Okay. Let me know. There are clutter styles. Okay. Sounds like me. I have a full dining area, half of the living room, half of the garage. Yep. I keep saying I need more space, but honestly, I really need to make better use of the space that I have. Come on, Deltro. That's exactly the same way I feel. The same way I feel. I feel like I don't have enough space, but I'm not utilizing my space either. I'm not using it to the best way that I can use it. And it's not functional the way that I need for it to be, you know? So we got to do better. We got to do better. We got to get disciplined. We got to get disciplined. And so let me see. I have some tips. I have some tips that I wanted to talk. Well, we started talking about the tips, but decluttering. So for the challenge, I think I want to do like a before and after. If you're gonna do the challenge with me, you gotta commit to it. Don't say you want to do it and you ain't have time to do it. If you don't have time to do this, you ain't gonna have time to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Anything. So decluttering, I want to do a before and after. I would for sure show my before and afters. Of removing everything from your desk so you can have a clean, clear desk. Sorting everything into categories and into those spaces like we were talking about where they need to be, and putting them in the places and the spaces that you will use them. You know what I'm saying? So if I know that I am packing my orders at my table. I'm packing my orders, but I'm also labeling my products at my table. I'm gonna have my labels, and I'm talking through it because this is what I'm going to be doing for myself, right? I'm going to have my labels. I have my labels now in a closet, and I'm going to have my labels. I want my labels to be for the new office. I want them to be on a stick so I could just pull them as I need them. And then I also have some in the drawer. So I also want to make sure that the drawer is where I'm packing, I'm doing stuff. I could just reach, boom, put it back, boom. I don't have to walk across the living room. I don't have to walk into the office. I don't have to walk through the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got to walk through everything to go put something back. So, sort items into categories, and then also y'all need to make sure y'all looking on y'all shelves to see what y'all don't need, see what you can destash. Again, we had the destash group. Nobody destashed anything, but if you have some jars and some things that you didn't use, some things that you don't want, maybe it's time for you to get them off the shelves, and maybe give them to somebody that could use them. Maybe you could sell them. It's totally up to you. It's totally up to you. That's me all day. Where did it go? Yep, yep, yep. I'm like a butterfly. I need bins to dump. Not a lot of floors and lids. Let me see. Well, I'm packing at the moment, so I can't do the challenge. I know, cousin. You're moving stuff, so I got you. But I'm here to root you all on. BCMC has a D stash group. Yes. If you guys are candle makers, if you guys make home fragrance, if you have any bottles and jars, any of that, there is a destash group on BCMC. Cousin, if you can put the link in there, and you can destash whatever it is that you have that you don't need. That you don't need. Okay, so only put essential items in your workspace. So don't clutter it with a bunch of stuff. Only use what you need. If you know that your pens and your staplers and your maybe I have this, I don't know where I'm sticking it, but I wanted it because what I do to save space, not to save space, sorry. What I do to save money on when I'm shipping is wrap my packages, right? And so usually I try to get a paper that matches my brand, or I'll try to get if I'll use Christmas paper. Some of y'all got your packages. If you order from me, you got your packages wrapped in Christmas paper, and we are all the way in April. Yes, I still did because I wrapped the box because I saved money on shipping. And that is what I would inspire you to do. I would suggest that you do not inspire. I would suggest that you guys do that as well. So what I did was I bought this huge roll of craft paper from Uline, and I bought the paper cutter, so I'm able to just wrap my packages. It'll be in brown paper, and that's fine with me. The boxes are brown. if you get regular boxes, right? So I'm fine with brown craft paper, and I got the paper cutter so that I could wrap the boxes as needed. You know what I'm saying? If I need to, if the package is a ground shipping package or if it's a UPS package, I'm gonna wrap it with this craft paper and I'm gonna put my rubber stamp on it and I'm gonna ship that out to whomever. But I don't know where I'm sticking that yet, but I clearly need an effective packing station. Clearly. But yes, that's what I did. Y'all can go to the Dollar Tree if y'all need to and get you some rolls. Sorry, my nose is itching. No rolls of the craft paper. It's pretty. It's a decent amount of craft paper on those rolls. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing because you save money on using those free boxes from USPS, and free boxes sound good to me, right? Let me see. My yard sale plan. Whatever does not sell will not go back in the house. Come on, come on. That's right. Will not come back in the house. It will go to Goodwill. I hear that. Yes, yes, yes. Have a good day at Pilates, Melissa. Have a good day. And also don't make sure you share some tips with us, girl, about your organization. Let us know. Let us know. Mindset and all of that. I'm open for it. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. There you go. Cousin put it up. All right. So organizing, definitely another thing I suck at. So use drawer organizers or trays for small items. That, I have drawers in here because I'm going to use the dresser that my son had in here and I'm going to put things in it. So now some of them I have like the heat transfer vinyl and stuff like that. I'm going to put them in there. But y'all know those clear trays that they have. Sometimes they have them in the Dollar Tree. They have them. Everybody is fascinated with these clear trays. They're putting them in their refrigerator, stuff like that. Get some of these clear trays. I seen one of the girls, she does crafts and she stuck them in her little cube space, and so it had like a shelving unit, so you can pull one thing out, so you didn't just have just one thing in there. You were able to put more than one thing, and you can label these things. So yeah, they have those definitely at the Dollar Tree. They have those at the Dollar Tree, and you can get those. You can also, I seen on TikTok Shop. I've never purchased anything from TikTok Shop. Have y'all? On TikTok Shop, they have these clear containers that you can use for anything. And they have, I think it's 40 for $20 or something like that. 40 of those bins for $20. And I think they're various sizes. So those things can work in these cubicles. So let's say you have a bookcase and you have that in your workspace, you're able to utilize and maximize your space by putting those little clear bins in there. So think about it, think about it, think about it. Also, yes, Melissa has a class this Saturday on BCMC. What is her class about? I think it's about pitching. So if you wanted to pitch your business for your grants, I think that's what Melissa's class is about on Saturday. I'm pretty sure it is, but let me just check. She's going to show you, she's going to tell you guys how she did it. Let me see. Oh no, I thought that's what it was. It's product mock-ups. Product mock-ups. That's going to be Saturday. So she's going to show you how to do product mock-ups. So if you're a part of the BCMC University, make sure y'all go and take that class. It's a free class if you are a member of the society, if you're a member of the university, excuse me. Yes, and I've gotten some great items. I need to stay from over there. But you can't beat the prices, yeah? So if you guys want to destash, go on over to BCMC and go type in the search, type destash and go to the destash group and destash your stuff that you're not going to use, especially if you had it for years and you still haven't used it, especially because you had an idea and you didn't choose to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because for whatever reasons, I got plenty of those sitting on the shelf. Like I said, the ingredients, I had to throw them away. The raw materials, I had to throw them away because I did not use them. And I forgot what I wanted to use them for. And I wasn't passionate about it anymore. So, okay. So use drawer organizers and trays for small items. invest in storage solutions like shelves or filing cabinets. I am going to get two more. I want two bookcases, but the bookcase is going to be more for an aesthetic thing. But and I'm going to get the I have two metal um two metal shelving units in the loft area that I'm going to move in here. I was going to move the planting stuff so I could plant seeds and stuff up there, but I think I'm going to move those in here, maybe get two more and do plant seeds or stuff, but I'm going to move those in here so that I can put the bookmark stuff up there, my printers, all of that stuff. I'm not sure. I really wanted to do a closet, and I'm looking at it. I really wanted to do a closet office kind of thing because I feel like that would be, because this room has got to serve as quite a few things. This is a room that's going to serve as my my office, my content room, my where I'm going to be working from, and so I have to figure out how to maximize this space without making it feel and look so overwhelming because it can be. And so that's why I was thinking I wanted to do the bookmark business. And did I say bookshelf? Because I meant to say bookmark. Bookmark business in the closet where I could have the shelves stacked up, my table, and then things right in front of me, and I could just work boom, 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 boom. So we'll see. We'll see. If not, it'll just be where I do, storage. So then I'll take up less space on the wall. But yeah, so storage solutions like your shelves, again, those metal shelving units from Walmart, I think they like what, $39. And I had a bunch of those in my shop. So I have a lot still in my garage. So I don't really necessarily need to buy them, but y'all like new stuff. I like new stuff. So yeah, you could do that. Make sure that the things that you use all the time are easily accessible. Arrange your workspace so it aligns with your workflow. Don't do like me and have everything all over the place. If you know how things flow, then organize your space like that. You know what I'm saying? Organize your space like that. Like I said, I know that I pack orders at my table. I do labels at my table. I'm going to organize it so everything is there in that way. So yeah, that's the way we could do things. And then also lastly, is to take 10 minutes out of the day. 10 minutes, not out of the day, but 10 minutes after you finish working to clear your space. So again, when you come to the space, you have fresh new ideas, you have fresh, you have fresh eyes. There's not a whole bunch of stuff over there. You're feeling amazing. You're not feeling anxiety. You're not feeling overwhelmed, and you're ready to go. Let me know if y'all can relate. Let me know if y'all can relate. Put some ones in the chat. And let me know if y'all with me with this decluttering and organizing journey that I'm about to go on. And not even just a journey, it's something that I'm going to create as a habit, so that I can continuously work like this. So I can flow. I can be in flow. You operate so much better when you're in flow that it's insane. You know what I'm saying? Like your ideas flow to you. You can make better decisions. You don't feel so stressed out. You don't feel so overwhelmed. You don't feel like you're ready to throw in the towel because there's so much stuff and you just don't want to do anything. Like you don't feel like that. You feel calm. You feel peace. You feel that you feel relaxed. You feel like you can just go and you can just do and live and be your art. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just be that. And so, yeah, let's get it. Anybody, if you with me and you want to do it, let me know. Put a one in the chat. A one in the chat. And again, it's going to be just a series of challenges for us to do, right? Like I want to, and this is me thinking through it because tomorrow I have more details for you. But I'm thinking through it, and I think I want to do like I said, before and after. I also want to do a nighttime cleanup, what your space looks like at nighttime, like if you cleaned it up before you finish working. I mean, after you finish working, and then what it looks like in the morning. Make sure that you're, good morning, what your morning space is looking like. You know what I'm saying? Let me see your desk, that kind of stuff. And I think it'll help us to be held accountable because we know that we have a group of teammates that are doing the same thing. And so it'll help us, stay on track in doing it because we don't want to be the odd man out that's not doing the things that we're supposed to do, especially after we're saying we cannot fully function in a cluttered workspace. If we're saying that we can't function in a cluttered workspace, why are we still doing it? We got to do better for ourselves. We got to want better for ourselves. And I'm saying this because I'm saying it to me. I'm saying it because I'm saying it to me. Like I said, it's something that's on my roadmap board. So, like I said, the eclipse came with new birth, new promises, new ways of life. Let this be your new way of life. Let this be your new way of life. Let me write down the people that said they want to do this with me. If you prefer a particular platform, let me know. If I put it in the community, would you follow? Would you check on it every day? What do you check every day so that we can, you know, I don't want to create the group and then you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. I want to create the group and I want to make sure I make it again, something where it's easily accessible to you so that you can just make sure that you can check in. In the morning, I know I need to check in. Evening, I know I need to check in. What platform is going to be the better platform for you? So we got one for IG for Melody. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And I think I'm going to change this chair. I think I'm going to just buy my own chair so it could be what I want it to be. This is my son's and it's not going up where I want. I'm going to probably sell his chair. I got two. We got two gaming chairs. I don't know where that came from. Oh, me and decluttering. That's where that came from. Me and decluttering. Let me know what platform will work best for you. Because if it's IG, I will create one of the IG groups and we can operate from there. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so y'all saying IG. Okay. So we got 3 for IG. 4 for IG. Okay, so I got Miss Melody, Miss Deltra, Miss Dana, Miss Lois, and Miss Centerfold. And Miss Centerfold, what is your name again? I think you told me, but I don't remember. Let me know in the chat so I can call you your name. And I know Yazzie Face somewhere. She needs to be in this challenge because she the one who was talking about organization and decluttering and da 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 da. But that was her. So she better be in this, being in on this challenge. So I will create create the organization and decluttering on IG. Let me see. I think I have everybody. Good morning, Martini. What's going on, girl? Let me see. Sent. All right, I think I found you on Instagram. Is this it? We are talking about organization and decluttering. I think you might have to catch the replay because we're about to wrap it up. But if you want to join the challenge, I was just asking if anybody would want to do the challenge. We're going to do like decluttering. We're going to be showing our workspace at the evening before we wrap up. We're going to show it in the morning. And then we're just going to talk about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel better? A lot of us have organization on our roadmap boards. I know me and Deltra do. And so we're just going to be mindfully working towards that again, because as a Native American tradition, they said that the eclipse is the death to the sun, and when the sun arises again, when you see the sun emerge again, that is a new birth. And so I'm feeling like that's the kind of energy that I'm having right now, and I want to emerge as my new self. I want to make new promises to myself. I want to make sure that I stick to those things, and so that's what we are going to be doing. Hey, Big Beach. We're about to wrap it up. We're going to do the decluttering and organization challenge. Decluttering and organization challenge. And we're going to do it on IG. Everybody said they will be more active and engaging on IG. So we're going to do it there. I'm going to create a group for everybody. So if you're interested, let me know in the chat and I will add your name to the group. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. Again, it's just something because it will help us to work and flow. Again, when you work in flow, it's easier. You know when you get into the midst of your creativity and you're just in that flow and you just can create and you lose time and you lose, you lose everything around you, and all that matters is you creating and you creating that magic. It's amazing, right? And so we want to be able to be in flow with our workspace, right? Because we want to allow room for abundance. We want to add room for more. We want to add, we want to add room for all of that. So if you're interested, let me know in the chat. Again, I will be creating the Instagram group, and we will have that up tonight. I will have that up tonight, but we'll talk about more of it tomorrow. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Sheila. Oh, Sheila. All right, count me in. Got you, Martini. Got you, Big Meech. All right, y'all. So I got that. We're going to do that. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. You guys, thank you so much for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. I was going to talk about pricing tomorrow. Let me know if y'all want to talk about pricing. I'm also going to do a separate meetup for pricing, because I want you guys to be able to work through it with me. I'm going to show you what I use to do my pricing, and it's going to basically be me showing you a demonstration on how I use my software to create my pricing and what else you can use it for. So it's basically what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, so everybody follow me on all social media. We are Bubble Babes University everywhere. That's BABEZ University everywhere. Go on ahead and go to bubblebabesuniversity.com. Click community, join the community. It is free. It is free. There's information there. There's downloads, templates, all kinds of stuff is there. Videos. Go on over there and join. What else? Don't forget to get your tote bags. I am going to put that in the chat. Don't forget to get your tote bags. They are on pre-order. You guys told me that y'all wanted pre-order. Y'all wanted these tote bags. So I got them on the website, y'all. So go on over and get you a tote bag. They are available in natural and black. And pick your poison, or pick both. Pick both. Do both. I think I do want to do some mugs too, and maybe some little wristlets. We'll see how far it goes, right? And maybe I'll do a whole little something. I don't know. But for right now, we just have the tote bags. So make sure y'all go on over and get y'all pre-orders so it can go out. What else? I think that's it, you guys. All right. So Miss Delcher said talk about pricing tomorrow. All right. So then we'll talk about pricing tomorrow. That is it. That is all. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Have an amazing day, y'all. And thank you again for rocking with me. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.